tired? Just thinking. This way. I don't know. Woodward. Yeah, it's towards that way. There's no left turn. one more till the next light.
Spring sales event. Hi friends, Phil Dolly here for Dolly Kia Madison Heights. Telling you about some of the great values we have. Well-qualified buyers can lease a new 2022 Kia Forte LXS for just $189 a month. Leases for 36 months, 10,000 miles, with $3,500 down, plus tax, plate, stock, and acquisition fee extras. We have a limited selection to choose from, more on the way. So come visit our new dealership on 14 Mile Road, east of Milford Mall in Madison Heights. Check us out online at dollykia.com.
The NBA playoffs are here, and you can make every game feel like Game 7 on FanDuel Sportsbook, an official partner of the NBA. Throughout the playoffs, all customers can place a no-sweat same-game parlay each week. You get up to $20 in free bets if you don't win. FanDuel has so many ways to play, and best of all, when you do win, you get paid fast. Faster than a fast break. New to FanDuel? Just download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and sign up with promo code Doug. Once again, that's promo code Doug. If you're new to gambling, one of the things I like about the app is it's easy to navigate. If you already have an account, you're all set. No sweat. Either way, you get up to $20 in free bets if your same-game parlay during the playoffs doesn't win. FanDuel Sportsbook, the official partner of the NBA. Must be 21 or older and present in Michigan. Refund issue is now the draw of free bets that expires 7 days after receipt. Maximum free bet $20 per week. Restrictions apply. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem, call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help.
Everyone knows that Nature Valley Crunchy Bars are, well, crunchy. What they don't know is that they're also packed with 16 grams of whole grains, ready to help you get out there. Nature Valley, for every adventure.
Ladies who won the ticket would like to remind you that when you text the ticket, standard text messaging rates apply. All right, David, a few ticket texts. I'll get back to the callers. And again, if you're just joining the show, it's really simple. The Lions have the draft capital with 32 and 34 to arguably get two of the top 15 players in this draft. Let's say I give you what you wanted to. Let's say it's a safe, sound, okay, agreeable for you. I want to move up from 34, get as high as I can. Take a guy like Falls, like a Jordan Davis, like a Kyle Hamilton. Maybe it's a Drake London. Whatever Brad Holmes has on his draft board that, hey, I got this guy as a great overall prospect. Here, you want to get real upset, go ahead, I don't care, because that's all risk and biscuit for me. Let's say he's got Jameson Williams as the number 6 player on the draft board. And he believes if Jameson Williams didn't get hurt, he'd beat Jamar Chase. Guess what I'm doing? Moving up, I'm going to go get him. I'm tired of this crap. I'm tired of most of you, to be quite honest, where you guys don't hold these teams accountable. And you don't ask anything of these damn teams. And you sit there and you literally carry their water for them. Oh, well, next year we'll do this. Next year we'll do that. Oh, another year down the line. Oh, it's too early. What is it too early for exactly? The Bengals won like 2 games the previous 2 years. Yes, really for the pressure. No, screw the pressure. This Lions team could make a major move this year. They've got a top 10 line. They've got I think a star running back if they can keep DeAndre Swift healthy. They have weapons. And now you will have the ability to add to the defense. Why can't they make a move and play meaningful games in December? Because they can. That's not the way they do things. Well, and nothing has changed. Yeah, look, you got Brad Holmes. Still people at the top have not changed. They're still making the call. Plain and simple. That's why. It's frustrating. Yes, it is. But the expectation is low. And I think they have beaten this fan base into submission. You don't demand anything, because if you do, I need to test you all. I need you to follow me. I need you as a fan base to follow me. I am Charlie Steiner in the Sports Center commercial with a lantern. Just
saying the same thing, but I think everyone's wrong. I don't think the Lions even trust Brad Holmes. It's all about Dan Campbell for this organization. They hired him before they hired Brad Holmes, and Brad Holmes is learning on the job. He's never done this stuff before.
So is Campbell.
No. Right, that's what I'm saying. Dan Campbell, he is learning on the job. At least Brad Holmes was a part of a draft process when he had a position with the Rams. It's all because of Dan Campbell. They're letting him learn on the job, and because of that, they're not going to be aggressive to give him what he needs to do.
Honestly, if you want to really go
He's not ready yet.
listen, I think it goes Spielman is the real puppet master. And Spielman knows this organization like the back of his hand. He knows how to think. He knows how to work. You want to know something? He knows the types of things that they want. You want to know something? Just for fun. Because I don't think what you're saying is necessarily reality. I think if Spielman had his way, he would take it to him. Differences. Other ones. Wonder Daddy. And I don't do that. I'm just having some fun. As we're sitting here, and honestly, zero laughs in it. I don't care. It's just something I was told. But if he and his brothers, that's who he's begging to bring to. Now, I'm sure they'll come out and deny that. It's all crazy. It makes no difference. I don't think they're all on the same page. I don't think that they know exactly what you're. Oh, don't worry. They'll get on the same page. We start talking about jersey sales. Hey, you know all those suites that look like the abandoned first floor of their stadium? They got to sell a few of those. Don't worry. They're going to have Aiden Hutchinson face paint day, and it's going to be electric. Bro, he's going to be there, and he's going to be alive. And we got to pray to God that he's great. Not good, great. Because if you think I'm rooting against the kid once he's here, you're nuts. I'm tired of bad football. I will root like hell for Aiden Hutchinson. I don't care where you play. Well, here's a little sneak preview for tomorrow. He could be the Antichrist. You could put a football helmet on Kyrie Irving. I'd root for him if it meant the Lions would give me something in the month of December. Here's a little sneak peek for tomorrow. A sneak what? Sneak peek. For the NFL draft stock exchange. You guys, along with myself, have to predict the top 5 picks. You know I'm gonna go wrong. No one gets these right. Question mark, question mark, question mark. You can't. So you're just not gonna try? I'm gonna ignore it. I'm Ben Simmons. I'm not even show up for the stock exchange. Oh, my back. Oh, my back hurts. Listen, I'm gonna tell them, Lions, you need to do this. Top 5. Just can't. I'll tell you what we'll do. We could fill out all 32 teams. Dude, I swear to God, that's why I said just top 5. No, let's do all 32. No. The over-under is going to be like 3.5. Can you get right? It's so hard. Subject the listeners to that. Top 5. What do you mean? Have you heard Stoney do a mock draft? And then number 19, Bob Smith. Then he wonders why a team didn't trade up like you did the mock draft. Right. At number 20. Yeah, they would trade up. Harold Hipperman. At number 21. I mean, I literally heard Stoney do and I'm like, is this a joke? He was just reading number by number, and I'm like, is John not here? No, John was there. I think he'd fallen asleep. He was studying film. I don't like to talk during mocks. 248-539-9797. More of you, the people. Next, 97.1. And there's never been a better time to find out why BetMGM is the king of sportsbooks. Download the BetMGM app and place a $10 moneyline wager on any NBA playoff game. And if either team hits a three-pointer in the game, you'll win $200 in free bets. Just use code RICO200 when you make that first bet. Sign up and discover BetMGM's boosted odds specials, daily promotions, and so much more. Download the app or go to BetMGM.com. Use code RICO200 and you get $200 if either team hits a three-pointer in an NBA game. David, I got a feeling Chris Paul will hit one tonight. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. You got to be 21 years of age or older to wager. Michigan only. New customer offer. All promotions subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rules, issues, and opportunity. Free bets or site credits. Free bets expire 7 days from being issued. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-71
starts. 97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
This report brought to you by Nika IBEW Local 58. 696 westbound at DeQuinder, right shoulder is blocked by an accident. Slowdowns continue on 75 Fisher Freeway northbound through Southwest Detroit, where currently Canada-bound trucks are waiting more than an hour at the Ambassador Bridge. Put the expertise and skill of Nika Signatory contractors and IBEW electricians to work on your commercial, public, industrial, or residential construction project. Productivity and innovation matter. Learn more at poweringmichigansfuture.com. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
My Friday nights usually spent out, but since my friends got Xfinity Internet, Friday nights are where it's at. Because Xfinity has supersonic Wi-Fi faster than a gig to power a house full of devices all at once. We got our show streaming, playlists bumping, and games galore. Now that's unbeatable internet for every great night in. Posters aren't just for decoration. Learn more about supersonic Wi-Fi from Xfinity, or get started with 50 megabits per second internet for $25 a month for 12 months with a 1-year contract. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit a store today to learn more. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Next 4/28/22. Restrictions apply. Connect internet customers only. Equipment, taxes, extra, and subject to change. After term, regular rates apply. Gig Wi-Fi requires gig internet and X-Fi gateway. Actual speeds vary.
I'm Matt Spieler, and I'm the host of the brand new podcast, Beat the Streak. Every weekday this Major League season, I will update the state of Beat the Streak. The rules are simple. Each day, pick 1 or 2 players you think will get a hit. If they do, your streak continues. Sounds doable, right? But so far, it's been impossible to win. And with millions of dollars on the line, no one has ever gotten to 56. Subscribe now to Beat the Streak Daily, wherever you get your podcasts, and play Beat the Streak for your chance to win $5.6 million.
Fellas, get the Lady Jane's haircuts for men today for your chance to win $100K. That's right, $100,000. Just walk in anytime, get a precision haircut, and register to win 100 G's. Lady Jane's open 10 to 8, 7 days a week. Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
This hour is to be back brought to you by Michael Girl, National Benefit Plan. Call 877-734-2200.
Odyssey is your new home for all the audio that matters to you. Download the Odyssey app today. Powered by Golling Auto Group. Experience the Golling difference at golling.com. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. An Odyssey station.
I was in charge of bringing in gin, tonic, and wine.
On time for work every day. Takes everything he's got. Ready to pay your tab at the bar. Doesn't help a lot. That's a high BAC for a weekday.
I wasn't that bad.
Just a folks who know Joe's gotta have to get it up, take away.
Don't really remember. Yes, it was gin and wine.
On the set fire up on me.
Let's have it out of the black.
What you really need's a chitty and tea to bring you to tonight's game. Smoking with the river has so much to look for today.
Oh, yeah, yeah. All right, 4 o'clock. So a couple notes for you. Just having a little fun with the draft and the rumors.
Hello. Hello.
Yo,
What's up?
what else should I do? Or should I head home?
That's up to you. If you want to do some more jobs, there's another list that just came out.
Oh, is it in circuit?
Yep, DT list.
Let me see if there's anything behind me. Okay, I'm gonna hit. Wait, what is this for?
That's DTE. It's
Okay.
scouting jobs.
I'm gonna hit 30 and 28, and then I'm gonna head home after that because those are the 2 that are closest to me.
All right, sounds good.
All right, perfect. I'll talk to you later.
All right, we'll see you.
All right, bye.
We gotta call her back.
Yeah, I was just gonna call you back. 30 and 28 and 29 are all ones I've already done.
When did you do them?
Today. That was the one that I called you about. I don't know how I did them or anything, but this was the job the huge one that I FaceTimed you with this morning.
Yeah, that's on the new DTE list?
Yeah, it is.
Huh. I have to look at that, because they shouldn't be on the same list.
That shouldn't be possible, should it?
No. DT doesn't do anything north of 7 miles, so that's not possible. Somebody screwed up in the office.
Let me look this up just to make sure. I could have swore this was the exact one we FaceTimed for. What'd you call me back though for?
To tell you that to make sure if you do some on that new list, and on circuit you put it as delivered, so everybody knows that you've already done it.
Okay, I've been deleting them, and yeah, this list is not right.
Yeah, I'll talk to him tomorrow. I'm on my way there. I gotta drop off permits, so
okay.
I'll talk to him when I get there about it.
I'm just gonna head home from here then.
All right,
I'll see you tomorrow.
okay,
All right, bye.
bye.
This could be a one-trick pony. And understand, in time, the Dan Campbell way might be a thing. And I certainly am. The Ravens higher on Campbell than you are, where I've said, hey, I thought he did a nice job of not turning it around, but like stemming the tide and showing, hey, I'm not totally overwhelmed here. He got this team to play hard down the stretch, won a couple of games. We're good. But, and I don't know, I feel like it has to emanate locally, and it has to emanate from Rotunda Drive, which is from the very beginning. The kneecaps, the space helmets, the coffee routine, the this and that. I don't have to accept all narrative as reality, and I don't have to value it as truth. Like, Dan Campbell's got to earn the right to talk about, I want my kind of guy. Who are you? Realistically, Dan Campbell was a average tight end in the league. Played for my Giants. I never disliked Dan Campbell. Played for the Cowboys. Special teams coach. But he never was a coordinator, never was a coach, and now I'm sitting here, and for the first year and a half of his existence, the Lions want to just ram it down your throat about this Dan Campbell player. And I'm like, how about you just get talent, and Dan, do your job. You're a coach. Get the best out of what we give you. Talent always wins. When you start getting your type, yes. You're Bill Belichick, and you're sitting in a room, and you got 6 rings on your fingers. Go for it. Right. People are going to listen to you. If you're the Ravens, yes, you've won Super Bowls. If you've won Super Bowls with an S, you have a way, you have a system, you have a culture. And you can walk in there, Bill Belichick can come out and draft Kenny Pickett. And we'd all look and say, really? Kenny Pickett? Nobody would question it. Nobody would say a word. You would just kind of, okay. And you know what would happen? His value would go up because Belichick liked him. Could be a bust. This is the funniest thing. If you look at Belichick's drafts, they're not that great. He gets a pass every time he makes a pick. Why? Super Bowls. That's culture. You don't have it here. But
no, and I'm giving Dan Campbell the chance to build it. I'm just saying,
how you build it, you get talent. Because you know what the beauty of talent is? You don't need to be a great coach in order to coach talent.
You need your GM and your coach to have some commonality where you go, look, you know, I like this player, etc. What I'm not comfortable with is inexperienced coaches getting a shot for the groceries. What, David? You throwing your hands up?
No, because that's exactly what I believe is the problem. They're giving him the keys to the car here. Dan Campbell runs this thing. What has he done to show you that he can run it? He's never been anything but a tight ends coach. I'm sorry, I just don't believe.
And listen,
that's a good thing.
I think he took a very good step forward last year, credibility-wise. He got this group to buy in. They never quit. I'll be the first guy I'll defend Dan Campbell on that. I don't have to like his presentation to value the work that he did. This was a brutal situation. I think they acquitted themselves nicely. All jokes aside about being 3-14, this thing could have gone off the rails. What I'm saying is, hey, I get tired of reading this Dan Campbell stuff when it comes to the player acquisition part. It drives you nuts.
No, I'm with you. But it's what sells. It's what's going to sell the Hard Knocks.
Yeah, okay.
Mike, like it or not, he is the face of the program. He is the face of the team. It's not your quarterback. Who? When you think Lions, he's all you got.
It's DeAndre Swift. Leave me alone.
Really?
I love DeAndre Swift. Leave me alone.
In street clothes?
I just got to keep him healthy. No, hey, I'm going to tell you this right now. If he plays at least 14 games, he'll be one of the five best backs in football next year.
You want to put up on the board he won't make it 14 games?
Come on, don't do that. Why you got to root against the kid?
I'm not rooting against the kid. It's like saying the sun's going to come up tomorrow. He won't make it 14 games.
All right. I'm not taking that bet. Al's up next. Hi, Al.
Hey. Good afternoon, Mike and Rippo.
There you go, buddy.
Good afternoon.
What do you got? What's going on?
Hey, listen, we keep talking about an edge rusher in the second pick, and we really don't know. We really don't know what edge rusher we really want to put. I would change the whole dynamic of the draft by doing this. You do say that we do need an edge rusher, a linebacker, and cornerback. If we're able to get all three of those, would you be happy?
Edge rusher, linebacker, and corner. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's change the dynamics of the draft. With the second pick, Detroit Lions pick Devin Lloyd, the number one linebacker in the draft. The number one linebacker. Tough and Campbell kind of guy. With the 32nd pick of the draft, the Lions pick Arnold Bigway, I believe it is his name, the edge rusher out of Penn State, or even Moffitt, edge rusher. And with the number 34th pick, the Lions pick,
All right, so basically what you're telling me is you have no interest in moving up and you want to sit there and address three needs, right?
If I don't want to move up, Mike. If anything, move back and gain more picks. But moving up to take away to do that, because if you look at it, we've got the number one linebacker. You've got one of the top 5 edge rushers, and you've got maybe one of the top 5.
Yeah, but the problem is, all right, Al, your issue is Devin Lloyd's never going to be there at 32. So while I appreciate your plan, he's never going to be there.
Oh, no. He said take Lloyd at 2.
What? Oh, my bad. Al, lay off the crack. My bad. That's
he
my
said
bad.
2, right?
That's my bad.
Yeah, he said take him.
Oh, then
at
even worse.
2
Then even
because
worse.
he's the number one linebacker.
No, and I
you're
like
adjusting a knee.
And again, I know about 14 people locally ever watched Devin Lloyd play football. He's outstanding. But come on, stop. People are losing their minds. This is we're getting out of control here. Let's go to Sloan, who's up next. 97. What's up, Sloan? I'm sorry to waste your time there.
That's all right. What's going on, Mike?
What's up, brother?
First time, long time.
Welcome.
Thank you. So I feel like I'm losing my mind. I know you guys aren't rapping about this as much today, but you guys have been talking a lot about how Thibodeau has a lot more upside than Hutchinson. And I go to school, and I go to a Pac-12 school, live in Pac-12 country. I watch a lot of Thibodeau games. And from Michigan, all my buddies went to Michigan State. I grew up a Michigan fan. I mean, I left that in the dust after I changed the conferences here. But I mean, I just don't like. When I see it, I never saw the impact from Thibodeau that I see from Hutchinson in game. I mean, maybe his freshman year in a couple games this year. I mean, not too far off from what Hutchinson has given us. You got a 9.88 RAS for Hutchinson. They're like combine numbers. I think the relevant stats. Hutchinson is actually better than Thibodeau. He's got a better 3-cone. Lacks in the 40, but like, does that matter?
Can I simplify this? Sloan, I would simply say this. I think that Kayvon Thibodeau was one of those guys, and we've said it before, he got bored. He got bored in college because he knew, I'm already ready to go to the pros, and you're forcing me to be here. So you know what? Rather than go out there and kill myself, I'm gonna pace this, I'm gonna slow it down, I'm gonna do whatever I have to do, I'm gonna take games off or whatever. But I think that he does have that.
How can a guy who knows he's looking at potentially being the number one pick, how can you accept him just deciding that, oh, I'm going to take some games off when I know everyone's watching
Because
me?
you know why? I was simply 2 words, Jake Butt. Jake Butt played in the bowl game he didn't need to play in. It killed his career.
Then why wouldn't you just go the Boza route and just sit out the rest of the season? He's not going to hurt his draft stock.
You know, I want to step in. So I want to explain something. I'm not mad at you, but I've had just about enough. I've had just about enough. If I hear another person, you know what this is turning into? Straight up, this is turning into political COVID talking points. If I got to have somebody bring up a RAS score or a 3-cone again, why don't we bring this full circle back to football? Do you want to know why I think Thibodeau has a better upside? Okay, here it is. Simple. He's a speed rusher. He's better off the ball than your man. Okay? Your man Aiden primarily is a bull rusher. Your guy's not nearly as flexible as this dude. This dude ran a better 40. This dude's better in open spaces. Okay? I prefer a speed rusher in today's game than a kid who's a high motor bull rusher. Now look, Aiden's a really good football player. So let's not do that whole little routine where Sparty says he stinks. He doesn't. He's very good. But if you want to know why I like Kayvon, let's leave the 3-cone alone. Oh, but Kayvon didn't bring it every game. Hey, let me ask you a question. Do you want to do that with Aiden? Do you really want to do that with Aiden, where 8.5 of his 14 sacks came against 3 teams? It's the very same thing that Kayvon Thibodeau did. So let's just cool it. Thibodeau is the prototypical 2022 edge rusher. Do you know what Hutchinson's weaknesses are, according to scouts? That he's stiff, that he's not great laterally, that he doesn't have that elite flexibility. And the first step, he wasn't even best on his own team. Ajabo's better off the ball than he is. That doesn't mean he's not good. That doesn't mean he's not a justifiable pick at 2. But if I gotta hear another person call up about an effing RAS score or a 3-cone, you don't even know what the 3-cone is! Just stop! It's like I'm listening to people with their talking points about masks! Do better!
What's up?
Big cones.
What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, just started heading towards the office.
Yeah, what, you calling it a day already?
By the time I get there and hang hang out waste some time, and it'll be 5 o'clock.
Hold on, wait. Say that again into my microphone. I want to make sure that everybody can hear it. Oh, man. How did those consumers jobs go? You guys got through them all?
Yeah, I got them all.
Did you get them all, or did Dylan get his fair share, too?
I think I did 25. I think he did 5.
Was he just moving slow, or was just him having to get his tire, come back, get gas, and then meet you out there?
Well, that slowed him down, and then I went and checked on a few of his jobs. He had to go back to a couple of them because one was a ADA ramp. He never did a form for it, so I had to send him back to that one. And what was the other one?
How was that ADA? Was the whole thing torn into, or was it just one ramp? Or
yeah, it was just a one ramper, and
okay,
that ramp was tore out. He didn't put a tile in. He didn't do any of it right, so I made him go back. I haven't checked it to see if he did it right this time.
Gotcha. That's good.
There was another one that he was going back to because he had done the approach and sidewalk, but it looked like a huge chunk of the driveway the driveway was asphalt. It looked like a huge chunk was missing out of it. And I said, "Are you sure the DT didn't do that damage?" And he goes, "I didn't think so. It wasn't on the..." And I said, "Well, even if it's a questionable, you put it in as an AWR. If they reject it, then we don't do it. But you got to put it in."
Oh yeah, that's the thing. I mean, if there's any additional damage, just put in an AWR. We get it. We don't, and you don't. So
exactly, just dot it and put in the measurements. But I had to check the other couple. The one of them that he went to was just a 2x2 meter patch, which asphalt, which I think he did right. I didn't really look at it, but
did he do asphalt driveway or just like a street cut?
To tell you the truth, I'm not sure. I don't remember. I have to go back and look at it. It was on Lincoln.
I mean, that's even one to me where I'm unsure. Like, where do we do asphalt driveways and where do we do over 8-inch road patch with an asphalt cap? You know, those ones I still question at times.
Yeah. Plus, this I do with where it says sidewalk or driveway, and it's actually a meter. So shouldn't that be a meter patch?
If it's what now? Sorry.
If it's, say they tore up this guy's driveway, and they're saying 3x3 driveway, but it's at the meter. Shouldn't it be a meter patch?
I mean, if in my opinion, if it's like a nicely saw cut out, like just a little square, then yeah, I would say that's a meter patch. Now, if it's in a driveway flag and it's, chipped all around and there's, cracks going through the flag, then I would do that as like a full driveway flag.
Yeah, same here. But what about if it was asphalt like this one?
God, maybe asphalt driveway?
Would it be asphalt driveway or would it be just meter patch?
I mean, that's tough because there's not really like an asphalt meter patch. And then if it's just a meter patch, they're going to look at it and just think that it's just, just concrete.
Yeah.
So that's why, like, when I do pre-walks and stuff, a lot of the times, because, like, I don't know that they have a line item on the pre-walks for, like, an asphalt driveway. I usually just do over 8-inch road patch and then, select it for an asphalt cap.
Huh.
Because I got to imagine that most of those driveways are concrete base with just asphalt on top.
Not all. Well, I guess most of the ones in Detroit are probably, but the ones up here, the ones in consumers, there's a lot of them are just asphalt.
Yeah, I would just do asphalt driveway then on those ones. And if it's wrong, then I'm sure somebody will correct us.
Yeah, they will eventually. 3 years from now, when I notice it.
Yeah, I mean, if it's asphalt, I would definitely just do asphalt driveway for it.
Yeah.
Just because you put meter patch imagine it pouring that concrete straight up. And I don't know if, like, out in, you know, North 8 Mile, how those cities deal with it.
Right. Yeah.
Because, I mean, there's been times where I've, like, on 7 Mile, Nick, or whatever, it was like next to a car wash, and it was an all asphalt. And I kind of told him, like, I was like, if you just want to, you know, it's like a 9-meter patch. I'm like, if you just want to pour this all the way up with concrete, it should be fine. And then Nick, when he sent out that big thing about the audits being an issue, I know in there he was like, you know, why'd you pour this concrete all the way up? Why didn't you leave it for an asphalt cap? Were you told otherwise? And I responded, I was like, I told him, that's on me. I told him just to pour it all the way up. And I never heard anything back about it, so.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, in Detroit, I usually do, like, any asphalt parking lots like that, I usually do over 8-inch road patch, almost like a street cut.
I've never done it that way. I've always done
no, just done asphalt driveway. That's probably how it should be done, to be honest.
I don't know. It made me question it now.
I don't know how we do asphalt. Are we just Al's asphalt actually, like, excavate that stuff out? Do we excavate it out, get it ready for them? Like, that's something I'm not really sure about.
I would think they do it, but I'm not sure either.
Who knows? There's too many moving parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably just do asphalt driveway just to be safe. If it's a driveway or a parking lot and it's asphalt, I guess if it's a parking lot, maybe a street cut. If it's somebody's driveway, maybe do asphalt driveway. But I'm not even sure.
Me either.
Well, thanks. You make me feel better.
That's all I aim to do. So Manny sit on that crew all day?
As far as I know, he actually hasn't. I haven't heard from him very much. So I was planning on giving him a call and seeing how it was going. I'm sure Nick probably cruised around and caught up with him at some point as well. Because I know Nick said on Sunday he wanted somebody out there, and that he would be out there to kind of coach up Jacoboni's crew and coach up the scouter who was out there as well on what they're looking for.
Right.
So he called me this morning. He's like, yeah, I'm at this first address, and the driveway's already been excavated and nobody's here. I'm like, okay, well, is it safe? Like, did they barricade it, caution tape, cones? He's like, yeah, it looks good. I go, okay, move on to the next one on the list. They may be there excavating. And then at that point, I was on 7 Mile watching them do the 88 pours for the warranty jobs. And Jacoboni showed up, and I was like, did my guy catch up to you? He goes, oh, yeah, Manuel, yep, he was there. Okay. So, I'm kind of surprised I haven't heard from him today, but I'll probably check in with him here. I'm going back to one of these ADA audits to check it, because Nick showed up out there and was kind of there with the crew because I had to leave to go do pre-walks. But then he was like, yeah, I had to leave before they did the second one. He's like, Jacoboni told me that he did a good, that they got it all right, but just go back there and check it at the end of the day. So,
gotcha.
So that's where I'm headed. I just filled up with gas, got some extra paint. God damn it, I forgot to throw out my garbage. Shit.
Well, there's always tomorrow.
Oh yeah, I'm sure I'll have to go back eventually.
Yeah, did you see that new list?
Yeah, the Detroit, Redford, Southgate, all that.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys gonna pick up on that tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll start that first thing.
Okay. I already talked to Andrew. He's doing a couple audits right now to finish out the day, and then I'm probably gonna have him. I'm not sure if I'm gonna walk with DT tomorrow or Thursday. It depends on when those streets get assigned. But I'm gonna have Andrew do the before pictures for me.
All right. Yeah, I'll probably tell Dylan to start with the remarks.
Yeah.
And have him get those caught up, and then I'll start on that list, and then when he gets done with the remarks, I'll have him hop on the list too.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, I mean, it sounded like Nick was going to have Manny with that crew the whole week, but I'm not sure. We'll see. I'm expecting him to be with them tomorrow, but if he's not, then he can jump on that list as well. But yeah, I think Andrew, I'm going to try and teach the pre-walks. I'm going to kind of treat Andrew like Brett treated me last year. Like I'm gonna probably have him do my before pictures. You know, pre-walks, vendor pre-walks, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just because for stuff like that, I feel like he's getting it a lot quicker than Manuel and Dylan are. So.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'll let you. Those two can be your assistants.
Oh, that's special. Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
Oh, I had a feeling you were going to say that. Yeah, but I mean, at this point, the more they just scout single jobs, I feel like it'll help them kind of pick it up a little bit quicker. And with Andrew, I kind of told him, I was like, I want you to start doing before pictures by yourself, because it's going to give you a better idea of, like, seeing these streets, seeing what's marked out. You're going to be walking them a couple times. So, like, I felt like that helped me out when I took over the pre-walks, just because, like, I did so many before pictures that, like, I walked these streets, I saw what he marked out, you know, saw things that I thought I would do different in those, you know, than Brett does.
Yeah.
That I think are better, but he would probably say they aren't.
For sure.
So at least tentatively going forward, that's my plan. We'll see. I'll probably call him tomorrow to do before pictures, and he'll be off in the farm or something, trimming weed.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Doing deliveries for Amazon.
Oh God. I don't think we've done that yet, but it wouldn't surprise me if we started becoming a logistics company and doing deliveries and shit.
Yeah, I see it happening.
Dude, how, like, the city of Detroit water and sewer, like, we're so crazy about, like, not leaving open street cuts and stuff, and then I drive by, like, Sid water department stuff, and they got, like, this 10 by 10 street cut, wide open, completely excavated with no concrete base for it. It's like 4 feet drop down.
Yeah.
With just a couple cones around it. Oh, God damn. Oh man, I think I need to quit smoking.
Why is that?
I don't know, dude. Like, I don't think I'm getting sick again, but like I have like this, like a lump in my, not like an actual lump in my throat, but it feels like it. And it's kind of like hurts when I swallow, and usually I get this when I'm getting sick. Like,
yeah, I know that feeling.
Through the stages of being sick, I'll be like, you know, blowing my nose 100 times a day, and then it'll get to this, and I'll have a cough for a couple days. But who knows?
Gonna call in sick tomorrow?
No.
With the sniffles?
Nah, man. Not one of those pussies.
Oh, shit.
Even though my girlfriend would tell me to call in.
Yeah, well, she calls in when she's working from home.
Whoa, easy. I'm going to tell her you said that. She's going to track you down. Yesterday I got home and it's that time of the month for her, and she was like,
oh, God.
She was in a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Not like mad, but just like in pain and like cramping and this, and I'm like, oh, sounds terrible. I don't know how you girls live with those things. She just laughed. She's like, it's not funny.
Give her a Midol.
Give her a Midol? Is that still a thing?
I don't know. I remember doing that. I did that once with my wife. She was bitching about something. I don't even know if she was having that time, but I saw the Midol sitting on the counter, and I grabbed it and I held it out to her.
Oh, God.
She slapped it out of my hand.
That's funny. That's what I should do. I should stop on the way home and get a bottle of Midol, whether she uses it or not. Be like, here, I thought you might need this.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Are you freaking kidding me? Oops, sorry.
That, or saying, when she's pissed off, saying, is it that time of the month? That'll really get her.
Oh, God. I'm sure that'll go over well.
That never goes over well.
Oh, that's funny.
Here they got this Orchard Lake by the office down the one lane. Fucking sucks.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Looks
All
like,
right. Well, note to self: don't go to the office.
yeah. Well, at least just don't take Orchard Lake Road. Take Telegraph.
Well, is it where it splits from Telegraph there? Or?
Orchard Lake up, yeah, right by the office. Orchard Lake goes over Telegraph.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't think I've ever gone. I've always taken Telegraph straight up, and then where it splits to like Old Telegraph, I usually go that way.
Yeah, you wouldn't have any need to go that way.
Yeah.
But
I hate that area by the office, anyways. It's just
yeah. So
there's no good way to get around it.
no, there's always.
Oh shit!
What?
Oh man, I fucking pothole on McNichols.
Oh, better call yourself.
Yeah. Fucking crater the size of this truck.
Yeah, I've had a couple of those. Every time I hit one with the new truck, I cringe.
Oh yeah, this one, it was going over train tracks, and the crater was on the other side of it. I was a little bit afraid right there that my front end was gonna fucking pound right into it.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to slow it down, you know.
That's right.
Just go slow.
That's right.
I probably should have been going 80 and talking on texting on my phone while I was driving.
That's 91. You hear him say
91.
that at the end there?
Did he say that?
Yeah. He said we shouldn't be doing 75 or 80 or 91. I smirked a little bit. I don't know if Andrew was there yet.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I wonder if it wasn't Andrew, if that person would have gotten fired.
That could have been. I wonder if he just got a 5 mile and over ticket though, or did they give him reckless driving or something?
I'm not sure.
It's that many miles over, you could lose your license for a month or two.
Oh yeah, that's no joke.
I'm tired.
Yeah, it was an early wake up this morning.
Yes, it was. Well, we got some good overtime today.
Yeah, that's true.
Get about 12 hours today, 11 and a half after they take the lunch out.
What time are you working till?
I'm going to try to milk it till 5.
Crazy son of a bitch. What time did you punch in? 5:30?
5:07.
5:07?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So I had to go to the office first.
I know. Oh yeah, that's right. God damn, I was just rolling out of bed.
Oh, yeah, I set the alarm clock for 4:15.
Yeah, I set mine for like